Hi everybody, Brian David Marshall coming to you from the Tournament Center at Pro Tour Journey into Nyx here in Atlanta. I'm joined by Pro Tour Hall of Famer Raphael Levy, and Raf's going to tell us about a little deck he and his team cooked up for this tournament called GTA. What does GTA stand for?
For Grand Theft Ashiok.
Grand Theft Ashiok. I'm intrigued. A blue-black concoction. Let's take a look at what's going on in this deck. All right, I'm Springleaf Drum. We're starting off with Springleaf Drum. I'm excited, and I see a suite of inspired cards. Tell me about this set of cards right here.
All right, so Springleaf Drum is pretty much the accelerator of the format. You have either Caryatid if you're playing green, or Springleaf Drum if you play anything else, if you like creatures. So it allows you to play less lands and fix your mana a little bit, and it works great with all the inspired guys, of course.
So it's the colorless Sylvan Caryatid.
Pretty much, or the Mox. Compare it more to a Mox. And enables all the creatures with inspired.
So you can tap your Pain Seer, tap your Daring Thief.
Daring Thief.
Or tap your King Macar, okay.
Exactly.
And so when those things untap, they all do stuff.
Yes. So Pain Seer draws you a card pretty much, does some life, but who cares?
Yeah.
Like, except against the very aggressive decks, losing life is pretty much irrelevant. Daring Thief does a lot of amazing things. I've been attacking with the Reaper of the Wilds, with the Crusher, with the, how is it called?
Polish Crusher?
Polish Crusher. I've been ultimating Elspeth.
I heard a story about you untapping a Daring Thief, taking somebody's Planeswalker, giving them your Ashiok, and then attacking Ashiok.
Yeah, that's usually also what you do. So the Springleaf Drum, you can also give the Springleaf Drum, again a whip instead, Whip of Erebos. And King Macar is the king. It's
real. It's a real card.
It's a real card. Giving you the gold is actually relevant because when you steal cards with either Daring Thief or Ashiok, you can use the colored mana, also with Springleaf Drum, to activate the abilities. For example, activating the monstrosity of Polish Crusher or of Stormbrisk Dragon.
You did not do that.
Oh yeah.
Oh
it happened.
God.
It happened.
Oh my God. Okay, that's very exciting. So this is an inspired deck. It's only blue-black.
Only blue-black.
So
yes.
You don't have, your lands aren't coming into play tapped. You're able to do stuff that a lot of the other decks aren't doing.
The mana you have, well, we'll see the lands later.
Yeah, well, let's take a look at the next slide while we keep talking about this. All right, so Brain Maggot, pretty obvious. Omenspeaker, what does this do for you?
So behind Omenspeaker, you're playing very low amount of lands, so you need to fix your mana somehow.
Okay.
And you need a creature on turn 2 to activate your drums. So this one does pretty much everything. Gets you your lands, it blocks the first 2 ones, and plays some drums. And also very important, it's the worst creature you can give your opponent when you're trading with Daring Thief. You don't want to give something too good.
Right. No,
this one's perfect.
So you don't mind giving them a Brain Maggot. You don't mind giving them an Omenspeaker.
You mind a little more giving them Brain Maggot because they're going to attack every turn to have it killed so they get their spell back.
Okay. Another card. Now we've seen a lot of limited all-star cards make their debut here in Constructed this weekend. Triton Tactics. Tell me about what you've done with this card.
So Triton Tactics is the trick, the one trick. So it saves your guys from Drown in Sorrow, from Bile Blight, and from early Magma Jets. The best draw you can have is Springleaf Drum, Pain Seer. You play Springleaf Drum turn 1, Pain Seer turn 2, go, and they go like, yeah, Lightning Strike it. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna tap it for blue. I'm gonna Triton Tactics, and I'm gonna draw a card. Sorry. So you can do a lot of tricks. You can activate your Inspired on the turn you play them. For example, you play King Macar, you tap it with Drum, and tap it, kill something right away.
Wow.
So you don't wait like the extra turn that can be crucial.
Okay. I'm becoming a believer.
All right.
You're convincing me.
All right.
Let's see the next slide here. So Prognostic Sphinx has been the all-star this weekend.
Yeah.
It's, people have been talking about it. We've seen it in every possible deck with blue. Is this, you talked about playing fewer lands. Is this a more challenging card for you to play than maybe for some of the other decks?
It's very good against control matchups. But in these matchups, the games usually last a little longer, so it doesn't really matter if you have a low count. You're gonna get to 5 mana, and once it's in play, it's well, we've seen what it did.
Right.
and Ashiok is the other one. You actually need good cards in the deck. Well, the cards are good, but these cards just win by themselves. You don't need anything else. You play Ashiok on turn 3, or Prognostic on turn 4. You can actually like do it with the drum.
And so Ashiok, I mean, is this something that's good against everybody, or is it really just good against this kind of like control field that you were expecting?
Like you have, the deck is good on its own, but it needs a little help. You need actually to kill your opponent, and Ashiok gives you a way to get creatures and attack with them. Because your 2/1s and 2/2s are not, they're attacking, they're grinding, but you need something bigger, and that's usually...
You really are relying on Grand Theft Ashiok.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You are stealing their creatures.
The bigger, the better.
What's the biggest thing you've stolen with an Ashiok? What's the most you've paid minus X?
I think it was only 4.
It's only 4?
Maybe, I could have done 5. I didn't have the opportunity to do 5 for
Stormbreath Dragon?
I got a Reaper of the Wild. And
that's pretty good.
With Springleaf Drum, I could activate a hexproof thing. So it was like, okay, I got all the package.
That's awesome. Okay, let's take a look. Moving on, obviously Hero's Downfall and Bile Blight are
You need some
cards.
removal, yeah.
Yeah, and then going on to the next slide, we get to the land. You only have 4 Scry lands. You are at the low end of the Scry pool here.
You want your lands to come into play and tap. It's only 2 colors. You need both of them, and you don't want to be like, you don't want to play stuff on turn 1, turn 2, turn 3.
Right.
So maybe not on turn 1 since you have.
Yeah, and only 22 lands total.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want to draw blanks after a while.
All right, let's take a look at the sideboard real quick. 4 Dark Betrayal, 2 more Bile Blights, 2 Feast of Dreams.
Yeah, you need to be able to kill the black creatures because the black matchup is a little tough.
Okay, and then 3 Thoughtseize, fairly obvious. 2 Annul, 1 Dissolve, 1 Prognostic Sphinx.
And that's the mid-range control package.
Okay. You know, this is a deck. Do you see this deck being like applicable to standard? I mean, do you see King Macar and Daring Thief making the move there once we get to a rotation?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Maybe after when it settles down.
I'm gonna probably try. I gotta be honest.
Oh, it's in blog. It's very good. I love this deck. I've been having fun the whole weekend so far.
Awesome. Well, Raphael Levy, I'm gonna let you get back out on the floor. You have one more round of fun ahead of you. For Raphael Levy, this is Brian David Marshall signing off from the Tournament Center.